Hey guys, what's up? This is Koganinja coming at you again. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you some things I've been working on, and hope you like it. Here's what I'm finding out. This is what's really interesting. I built this rig on my last video. I showed you this rig. What I've done is I've made some modifications to it. What I've done is I've thickened up the outline on this landing pad right here, and I've added this target up here as well. Now the reason I put that there is because when the dice are traveling in the air and they hit my sweet spot, which is where I want them to land, when they hit, I want them to come up and hit in this area right here and then come out and die just like that, okay? Now what I'm finding out about this rig is pretty interesting, and even though it's cardboard, this is what I'm finding out. What I'm finding out is if I make a bad throw on this target, here's what happens. The dice will come in, and when they're off axis, they'll land either on the corners, the sides, the corners, whatever. They'll hit, and then they'll come up and they'll do that. It's what I call Ying out. They'll Y out. They'll hit, they'll come in together, they'll hit off axis, and then they'll Y out. They'll just make a Y move like that. And that's what I'm finding out about this cardboard setup, which is interesting because I didn't spend nothing on this cardboard. So a good thing for you guys, if you decide you want to try this out before you put any major investment of like say $200 building your own rig or going out and buying a rig, you can just make this simple little cardboard and see how your throws are coming along before you decide you seriously want to get into it and buy a real rig. Now I understand. Now please understand that this does not replicate casino conditions because it doesn't have the pyramid alligator back. I understand that, but what you will learn from this is if the dice are landing properly and coming up and bouncing, that's at least your first step. You've got your first step down, which is you've got to keep the dice in the air, stuck like Velcro in the air. When they come in, they'll hit at the same time, and you'll hear that slap, that bam. They slap at the same time, they'll come up, and they'll hit, and they'll die. If you can at least get that consistently, then I would say go out and buy a rig, a $200 rig or a $165 rig, or build one or whatever, so that you can continue your practice. If you can't at least get that down, then I would say you're wasting your time. Because what happens is when these dice, you throw these dice, and they are off axis and they hit on the corners, they'll Y out. And that's what you don't want. If you can't consistently get your dice to launch in the air, land, come up and then die like that, then you're wasting your time. I would play around with this for a couple of weeks before you decide to buy a rig. So anyway, that's just a little way for you guys to save you some money. Also, this right here, this is just a little neoprene pad that I picked up at a magic shop. All it is it's what magicians use to practice their magic on for sleight of hand, cards, coins, that kind of thing. And basically I just have it here on the glass so that if I short throw, they're not going to be bouncing off the glass and falling all over the table. It's just more of a security to catch my dice if I short throw. But anyway, in just a second I'm going to make some throws so that you can see what I'm talking about. So going back, what you want, your ideal throw is you want your dice staying in the air like Velcro, stuck together like Velcro, hitting in your landing pad, bouncing up, hitting the back wall, and dying. That would be an example of an excellent throw, just like that. They would hit, bounce up, and die. That's an excellent one. If they're way out here like that, that's not really good. You want them to hit and die. That would be a good example of a good toss, hit, back wall, and land. That would be a good example. If they do this, if they come in on the corners and they Y out. They Y out and do, you know, crazy stuff like that. That's a bad throw, and you will see that a lot when you're working with this box. It's crazy, but you'll see it. And like I said, I'm going to make a whole bunch of throws, and just we'll see what happens, and I'll tell you which ones are the good ones, which ones are the bad ones. So anyway, interesting little rig, interesting little thing that I've discovered. So this is a great way to get started. Sitting here in my kitchen, practicing. I've got, you know, 30 inches from the ground, which is about 28, 30 inches is where you want to be. So it's a good setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make some throws. And as I'm throwing, I will show you, I'll tell you which ones are good ones, which ones are bad ones. Which ones I feel, you know, are the ones that you want to be achieving. Now, I'm not a professional thrower. I don't claim to be a professional thrower. I'm still practicing. So, with that in mind, here we go. You know what? Let me turn off my phone just in case I get a phone call here. I don't like to be doing something and all of a sudden I get a call in the middle of a video. Sorry about that. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and make some tosses. Now, I'm not setting the dice. I'm just throwing. The whole idea here is to throw the dice, make sure that they're sticking together in the air, and then they're landing in the sweet spot, stuck together, and hopefully they'll bounce off the back wall and land and die correctly. That's the whole idea is just with this rig is to be able to make sure that you're launching the dice, they're staying stuck together in the air, hitting, and that's about it, because you can't really replicate casino conditions with this. That's not the point. The point is just to get your throw in order. Okay? So here we go. That was okay. Not too bad. Now that one was an excellent one. Did you see what it did? It hit, it came in, it hit, went forward, bounced, and then just came back and died. That's what you want. That was a good throw. Okay, let's try it again. Again, another good throw. Move that out of the way. Okay. Here we go. Good. That was pretty decent. Throw another one here. Again, that was really good. That's the way they're supposed to be hitting. Okay. Show you some more. If a bad one comes up, you'll see it because it'll hit and Y out. It'll make a Y in the air as they're separating apart from each other. See, that one was a bad one. See how they hit and then they separate it out? That's what you don't want. You want them to land. See, that was a bad one because one, I overthrew it. I missed my landing spot, so that was a bad throw. Let's try again. Decent. Not too bad. I missed my landing spot, but did okay. Good. See how how it hit? Bounce back. Get in this area. Stay together. And that's what you want. You want them to hit and stay together. If you can at least do that consistently, then I would say you're on the right track. Go out and buy a rig. Continue your practice. See, that one was a bad one. See, you see how it hit? The blue one, how it hit and went out, that was a bad throw. That's what you want to avoid. You don't want those type of throws. And the whole idea here is to be able to launch them in the air so that they're staying together all the way through. That was so-so. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to launch some more for this last minute or so. Here we go. Bad throw. See how it went off they both went out to the right. You don't want that. Overthrow. You see how they wide out when they bounce back out. You don't want that. That one was pretty good. I'm going to do 3 more and I'm done. So now you've got the idea of what good and bad is. Okay? Bad. You see how they went off axis and shot over to the left? Not good. Again, not good. They wide out. Not good. One stayed on axis, the other one wide out, the blue one. See, those are all bad throws. See, so now you've seen what good throws look like and bad throws. All right, I'll throw one for the road. Here we go. This is the last one. Hope it's a good one. Nah, bad throw. All right, that's Koganinja. I'm out. We'll see you on the flip. I hope you enjoyed what I've been showing you guys. I'm learning a lot, and anything that I learn, I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So please comment. Please let me know if anything you don't like, anything you do like. Just be positive. If you're going to be negative, at least be constructive as far as your negativity. Don't be all, oh, this dude, you suck, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't want to hear stuff like that. I just want some positivity. And I want people to help me out as well. All right, guys, take it easy. Koganinja out. Bye.